What's up, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to our Let's Play Rome 2 Total War. We are now in the spring of 149 BC, and in the last episode we've done a variety of really awesome conquests. We now own all of Raetia et Noricum. We now own all of Celtica. We're moving into Belgium and, of course, Germania Minor. Now, of course, we do have a lot of legions that are primarily, enemy legions, but they're fairly weak. So let's go ahead and take a glance at that. Now, of course, we do have Jeff's Legion here, who is now going to be from a forced march stance into a normal stance, and I believe because this unit from Namtes no longer is really being supplied properly. They're taking attrition, so let's go ahead and wipe them out. I see that they're in forced march as well. So we have ambushed them because they're in forced march. And we're just going to auto-resolve. And I guess because this was their last unit, we obviously destroyed their town. All of these spies and scouts should just, wither away. And the faction has been destroyed. Let's go ahead and garrison back in town. So now we're going to be getting a lot of bonuses to public order. Now I see that Boogie's Legion has 19 troops. I don't really know where to get our 20th. Now we're building up our Field of Mars into an actual barracks inside Barakti. And we need to improve Cinnabon or Cinnabum. Let's go ahead and get you a meeting place, and let's get you a villa. Same thing with Numantium, which is obviously all the way in, Brittany, or, this territory. I'm used to EU4 terms. So let's go ahead, build up a villa. We've got a lot of food, but I think we're going to need more in time. And you know what? I guess for the sake of simplicity, let's build a meeting place. Now, for the time being, building another library inside the capital province might be a good option. Now I see we're getting public order bonuses in a lot of different territories, and finally inside Terrakinesis. So every turn we're going to get +1. I think next turn is going to be +2, and then 3, and then 4, and then so on. Same thing. Oh, this is still the same area, Terrakinesis. I am looking around the map. Let's press Tab. And I eventually want to move over an admiral all the way up into northern Italy. And then I'll probably move one over towards southern Italy instead of Magna Graecia. So let's take this admiral. And I am going to shift-click you all the way up. It is going to take a few turns, but that's fine by me. And you will just basically chill down inside Sicily. So far, so good. I would like to do an actual battle. Don't know the best place to do that. Oh, you know what? We just recently conquered Coria, and I see because we have all 3 of our legions on each particular city, the public order is going to improve. So let's go ahead, and now this is in Coria, so let's go ahead and get a meeting place, and I guess we'll get a farm as well, or at least a villa. And I'm a little skeptical. If I move back Arcana's Legion, can I go ahead and put you into a fortified stance? So now you're going to get a little bit more replenishment. And what I would like to do, what did I lose? Is it a unit? I probably lost one of my veteran legionnaires. So let's build a Praetorian. Now I'm hoping we don't lose the city in this turn, but we certainly could. I also still have my spy. Let's move on down to see how big some of... I don't want to sabotage, I just want to scout. It's not necessarily the biggest city, but I do see some enemy units. And of course, we still have our unit, Boogie's Legion, with 19 out of 20 troops. I am going to have to change that in time. Okay, everybody is basically sitting back and replenishing. We are now going to finally spend money to switch you over to a civil colony. Is there any more money I can spend? Probably, but I just don't know where. So this unit, General Hux's Legion, if we move, and we go to negative numbers. So what I'm going to do, I'm probably going to do 2 separate invasions. General Hux will go here, and I'm guessing Roman's Legion could move over. Now, of course, I do have this massive Legion, Saints Legion inside Korea, which I could actually switch in time. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take both of these legions to take over this minor settlement. But I can only really do that until next turn. So finally spring is going to be over. And finally most of our units are going to be replenished. Well, I mean for the most part. I'm also going to need to finally reorganize those admirals that we did move down in the Mediterranean. I'm going to have to rebuild a lot of those navies that were destroyed and build bigger and better units. I see that we might be invaded soon. We're gaining 9 public order per turn. And I think what we're going to do is build up a suburbia. Let's actually build one more public forum, just because we can. Arcana's Legion now going to be going back into town. Everybody is doing well. Hopefully we don't get invaded from this direction. And if we do, I'm hoping that Arcana's Legion will be able to respond. Okay, so the unit inside Okdurin no longer really needs to be here. We're still making positive public order changes. So you are going to go near Korea. And it looks like I can actually go this way too. And next turn, we're probably either going to take Saints Legion and push forward. But I would really like to have another defensive unit down into Patavium. Now, I don't think that's necessary, but it would definitely make me feel safer. Okay, units in... What is this? Boogie's Legion still missing 1 unit, and I see that we have enemy troops moving closer and closer to us. It doesn't look like we're being raided anymore, which is nice. If I move Whitlow's Legion, we're still gaining positive public order. So I guess what I'm going to do, can I force march you a little bit farther? Now, if we do get attacked, I want to be able to respond, and sadly, I am not really where I need to be. So we're going to do it next turn. And of course, I still have some units in Lemonium, but if I move these, all of Aquitania might not get public order bonuses. And if I just wait one more turn, you know, the provincial instability and the cultural differences should die down. Okay, we are in the middle of summer. I could go ahead and take this province, and you know what? I think I will. Roman's Legion pushing on through, and I guess just to be safe... Well, you know, this could be the battle we were looking for. These are all Praetorians, and I guess let's go on in. Now, obviously, I could bring in another Legion and then have this be like a 90% chance of success, but for the sake of having fun, let's do an actual assault. This is the battle we have been promised. The Battle of Trevorium. And the enemy has a garrison, and of course, I guess this is a general with 80 units. But there is literally nothing they're going to be able to do unless we're fighting in the woods, which I hope is not happening. I probably should have looked at the actual map. Yeah, if we're in a really wooded forest, the artillery we have would not be that great. But it looks like a plains. Ah, yes, it is a plains. And we have the dry weather conditions we have been looking for. And I love how different these trees look. As you can see, there's a lot of, like, oak trees. I'm guessing these are oak trees. Oak trees rather than, you know, the climate of, you know, southern Italy. So let's go ahead and start our deployment. I don't know where the enemy will... Oh, that was easy. I want to be in the middle of this field. And we're going to take all of our units. Probably actually like this. And, of course, we're going to take all of our artillery into the back line. We've got our equites on both sides to counter any flanks. And our general in the middle. And it looks like that was all of our units. So let's go ahead and move up all of our Praetorians. So far, so good. I just absolutely love the graphics. And if you've been curious of what these Praetorians look like... Uh-oh. These are actually some of the strongest units in the game. I think they can actually get a little bit stronger, but I haven't researched that technology because I knew it would cost a lot of money. Okay, very soon, all of our artillery... Ooh, they are throwing artillery at us. But I think in a second we're about to throw out some, you know, some rocks. What do they have? Are these catapults? I mean... Huh. They look like ballistas. They are, but why are their rocks so much bigger than ours? Is it because they're the enemy and it wants me to see those? I don't know. But we're taking out a lot of cavalry units. What are these? That's my question. Very heavy melee cavalry. Well, I don't want to put in medium melee cavalry against heavy cavalry. So these units are being taken down. They are light melee cavalry. And for some reason, their shields are the wrong way. So half of their unit has been annihilated. I would like to go ahead and split this guy over. And we've only really lost 2 units so far because we're so heavily armored. Can I go ahead and start attacking these? Because if I could take out this very heavy melee cavalry, which I'm guessing is a general, it should go a little bit easier. So we're throwing out some shells, and just like that, they are getting damaged. Now these are very heavy units, and it looks like we're about to be attacked. Can I take my... Ooh, this looks dangerous. Let's take my general over. And I'll probably get these units as well. So we've brought them down to 75%. We are going to send you in... Well, I don't... if they were smart, they would have attacked my artillery, but I guess not. So this is my general. I see some spearmen are heading on over to us. This unit needs to attack that. This unit needs to attack that. These units can probably attack something in the back line. I don't think they can reach. Alright, you are going to go here. You're going to move in. You know what? Did I click the wrong units? I guess I did. It looks like all of these units are going the wrong way, but that's fine. The enemy general is dead. Here comes our Praetorian cohort units against their unarmored spearmen. They're not even wearing clothes, so obviously we're gonna do a lot of damage. Now I guess all of our artillery are still doing a bunch of damage. I would like to finally do one of my first flanks. One of our units has used all of its ammunition. So here comes our very first flank. We are now going to go ahead and take out these unarmed Celtic skirmishers that are not wearing any clothes. I see the spearmen are coming. Oh, let's take out their artillery. That's a good idea. Usually, barbarians don't have artillery, so it's a nice change of pace. So here goes all of our units. And you can see some horses just running around on the field. So what we're going to do is movie time. I see that we're being attacked. Oh man, here comes the charge. I love this feature. It's so amazing. And the graphics are as amazing as ever. Absolutely beautiful. Here we go. These units don't look like they're... Oh, man. I wish the graphics would... Like, the graphics are good, but I wish the units would, you know, react better. Alright, press to escape. Press escape to exit. Are we losing any units? Yes, we are. And I see our cavalry are attacking their cavalry. Let's take our general, annihilate these very heavy melee cavalry. These units will take out their field artillery. And I guess we could strike from behind. These are still cavalry units nonetheless. What are these? Light missile infantry. We should do a... Oh, these aren't... I thought they were cavalry. They're obviously not. Here we go again. Moving on up the hill. Taking out a bunch of units to the best of our ability. I like how they're dressed, though. It's pretty cool. All of the different plaid and different colors. Alright, I see one unit is taking damage, so for the sake of survival, I'm going to move you back. We are winning almost every battle. Let's actually take our general and chase down these spear infantries. Or, you know what, we could actually go after these light that makes me nervous. I see these spearmen are going to do a lot of damage. But we're going to attack the people that are retreating. Oh, man, look at that damage. And we're being chased, so I can't really be here that long. Or else people are going to take damage. We're being thrown at. So I think what we're going to do is go like this and block their escape, but I want these medium spear infantry to just die. Can I take the... Oh, these Equites are about to die. So we've taken out the field artillery, so let's go ahead and take out these light missile units. All of you can chase. All of you can chase. So our general... Well, we've won the battle, but let's continue anyway. What we're going to do is take out these light spear infantry. And for who knows, maybe we'll level up. One last cavalry charge. And you would think they need to hold on to the reins, but I don't know. Maybe they are. So we're taking out the spearmen, and surprisingly enough, they're attacking back, so our general might die. I don't even know where he is. Gotta look for the funny hat. They're all wearing funny hats. I don't know where he is, man. Okay, well, let's go ahead, escape this, and leave this battle. As far as I know, no one really died. Oh, no!